everyone, and welcome to the Gaston County Schools Marching Band Fanfare here on Channel 21. I'm Todd HAGANS. This program is the third in a series of 3 episodes that brings the music, performances, fun, and excitement of our annual Marching Band Fanfare right to you. Each year, the Marching Band Fanfare gives our high school students an opportunity to take the spotlight and present their halftime show for an audience. It also gives the students an opportunity to see what other bands are doing on the marching field. This year's edition of the Marching Band Fanfare was held on Saturday, November 2nd at Stuart W. Cramer High School, and this is the first time that the event has been recorded for broadcast here on Channel 21. Now, on this third episode of Marching Band Fanfare, we are featuring the bands from 3 schools, Hunter Huss, Bessemer City, and Stuart W. Cramer. Up first is the Hunter Huss High School Marching Band with its show titled 4 of a Kind. The band is directed by Heaven Watson-Weary, and the drum major is Raven Anderson. Here is the Hunter Huss High School Marching Huskies Band.
Drum major, is your band ready? The Gaston County Marching Band Fanfare is proud to present Drum Major Raven Anderson and the Hunter Huss Marching Huskies. High School Marching Huskies.
Coming up on the Gaston County Schools Marching Band Fanfare, we hear from Superintendent Booker, and later we find out what it takes to make the Marching Band Fanfare happen year after year. Stay with us here on Channel 21. We will be right back.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration,
absorb
a
what
tool,
people are giving you.
not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn on the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won.
What's your reaction?
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
Little tadpoles, the frogs, spiders, this is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
You are watching the Gaston County Schools Marching Band Fanfare here on Channel 21. I'm Todd Hagans. Before we get to our next performance, let's take a moment to hear from Superintendent Booker.
We hope you're enjoying the Marching Band Fanfare here on Channel 21. This exciting event gives us an opportunity to showcase the outstanding musical talent of students involved in the band program at each of our high schools. We are extremely proud of our high school bands. The students, directors, parents, and volunteers make countless contributions and go beyond expectations to ensure that Gaston County Schools has an exemplary high school band program. Year after year, our bands win numerous regional and state honors, and we are so pleased to bring attention to their many achievements. To the students involved in the Marching Band Fanfare, thank you for giving us a wide range of entertaining music and outstanding marching performances. Because of your hard work, the marching band programs we have right here in Gaston County are among the finest you will find anywhere. The Board of Education joins me in commending everyone involved in the Marching Band Fanfare for planning an entertaining and well-orchestrated program. And we thank you for watching this special televised presentation of the Gaston County Schools Marching Band Fanfare.
Now it is time for the Bessemer City High School Marching Band with its show titled Rain. The band is directed by Lara Dunn Pilot, and the drum majors are Caitlin Wisnett and Esmeralda Ruiz. Here is the Bessemer City High School Marching Yellow Jackets Band.
Drum major, is your band ready? The Gaston County Marching Band Fanfare is proud to present drum majors Caitlin Wisnett and Esmeralda Ruiz and the Bessemer City Pride of a Hive Marching Yellow Jacket Band. Bessemer City High School Pride of the Hive Marching Yellow Jacket Band.
You are watching the Gaston County Schools Marching Band Fanfare. Stay with us. We will be right back. Welcome back to the Marching Band Fanfare here on Channel 21. I'm Todd HAGANS, and I am joined by Cameron Radford. He is the band director at Stuart W. Cramer High School and responsible for organizing the Marching Band Fanfare. Cameron, thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's talk about the Marching Band Fanfare. What is the purpose of the event?
The purpose of the event really is just to have an opportunity for all the students, the band students in Gaston County, to come together and really celebrate seasons of competition, and to get opportunity for all the students to see everybody's completed products and really celebrate all the hard work and time really that went into pulling those shows off.
Okay, so the Marching Band Fanfare, what does it take to make that event happen? I know it takes a lot.
It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of people, and it really takes a team effort. We're lucky to have some outstanding band directors in Gaston County that come together to really pull off this event. And then behind the scenes, what a lot of people don't see are the parent organizations like my band boosters and my student leadership teams that are really responsible for organizing the concessions to the gate sales, to really working on how are we going to move the equipment on and off the field and such. So yeah, a huge team effort, and everybody pulling together really helps the event go as smoothly as it did.
Now, this is the first time we have recorded the event and are putting it on Channel 21, but it's not a new event. It's an event that dates back some 30 years.
So yeah, it used to just be an event that happened during a weekday, and the directors thought it was important for the students to be able to see what other programs are doing. And it just kind of fizzled at one point, and it wasn't kind of carried on. And then in about 2007, they decided, the directors thought it was something that was lost, that was extremely important for the community of band students. And just for the community of Gaston County to see what's happening in these band programs. And they were able to bring the program back, and started at East Gaston High School and has rotated through almost every school in Gaston County, has had the opportunity to host the event.
Brought back in 2007 and going strong.
Still going strong.
Going strong. Now, let's talk a little bit about your role as a band director. What do you enjoy most about being a band director?
You know, being an educator and a band director, it's solely about one thing, and that's kids. And as a band director, I have the opportunity to work with some outstanding students on a daily basis. And really, I have a heart for directing students in their life goals, their life paths, and whatever that may be, whether that involves music or anything else, and helping them set a goal for themselves and find direction and purpose in their lives. I think that's probably the greatest joy of being a band director.
Now, you come from an education family.
Yes.
So tell us, is there someone or something that inspired your interest in music education and wanting to be a teacher?
Yeah, well, both my parents are educators and have been lifelong educators. And I grew up in a household that saw what it was to be a teacher, and what it was to impact students' lives, and what that can do for a community, and what kind of fulfillment that you can get from being a part of education. And my parents have really been the sole motivating factor. You know, parents try to steer you in other directions and say, you know, don't do what we did, you know, but find your own path. But ultimately, that path was the right path for me, and I'm very excited and very happy to be an educator.
What do you think students learn from being involved with marching band?
Tons. Most importantly, you know, in life we have to know what it means to work as a team. And marching band exemplifies that to the nth degree. These students have to know what it means to be a part of something and how their participation affects the larger group and the group as a whole. And I think the ability to be a part of a team and to see how their role contributes to the greater good, I think, is the most important part about being a part of the marching band.
And I think those lessons that are learned, that's the reason why you have a band program. That's why it's important to have band as part of a fine arts program, so that students can enroll in band and be a part of it.
Of course, yes, sir. And one of the bigger things about being a part of a marching band that students sometimes, I feel like, maybe struggle with today is finding a sense of purpose. And being a part of a marching band, they really kind of discover what their purpose is, you know, and how they are relied on, and how that is important for them as a member of that program.
Okay. The next performance we're about to see, you will like. It's your band from Stuart W. Cramer High School. Tell us a little bit about your band's performance for the Marching Band Fanfare.
Yeah, so our show this year was centered around the story of a phoenix, and about the life of a phoenix and how it is born out of the ashes. And so our show attempts to tell that story from its entire life, from beginning to end. And the kids and I are both very excited about how it turned out for us, and this was probably one of our better performances of the season.
The show is titled Out of the Ashes. The band, of course, is directed by KAMERON Radford, and the drum majors are Lake Lofton, Bela McSwain, and Haley Royal. Here is the Stuart W. Cramer High School Raging Storm Marching Band, and Cameron, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Gaston County Schools Marching Band Fanfare, and thank you to each high school band for an outstanding performance. We would like to express our appreciation to KAMERON, Radford, and all of the high school band directors for working with us to bring the Marching Band Fanfare to Channel 21. We hope you enjoyed this program, and we hope you will stay tuned for more great programs coming your way from Gaston County Schools. For Channel 21, I'm Todd HAGANS. Thanks so much for watching.